Okay, we're going to talk about consumer protection for stopping people from taking your identity. And so there are different types of identity theft. People might still use take your name and use it on another credit card, or they might set up and get utilities under your name. They might get hired under your name for a job, open a bank account, etc. How do they do it? They can walk in your house and get records. They can divert your mail. Literally, you can go online and divert someone's mail, have it stopped. It should be a little safer than it is. They're going to go not dumpster diving, but trash diving, which is why a lot of people like to shred their important documents, because you're not home when often when the trash person comes, so you get things that way. Phishing with a PH is when you have a dummy company that asks for information. You guys all know you get these scams through email. If the person in Nigeria wants to give you money, or someone who says they need your Google information because they have to fix your account. Spyware, which is downloaded when you go to sites. Usually they're sites that are not good sites to be on, and so spyware is put on your computer, and so your keys can be followed, and or someone hacking into your computer. And they can use it for all these things. They can get a phone, get a new driver's license with your name or another one, open up bank accounts and get credit cards. And imagine if someone's using your name to get a credit card, and you don't even know the credit card is in your name, and they're having it sent to another address. They're renting an apartment in your name, and they're just not paying the bills. And so what that's doing is it's ruining your credit. And so how do you protect yourself? Well, one, I always wear my wallet carry it in my front pocket. Social security number you put on as little as possible. Be careful where you are when you get on the internet. You don't want to be going on your bank area if you're on unprotected, unsecured network, for example. You don't want to use the same username and password for sites that are very important where you might keep money, shredding documents. You can get a credit card report once a year, and that's not a bad thing to do. All right, so how do you know that someone's taking your name and information? If you're getting charged for new accounts that you didn't open, calls from collection agencies, and usually they're preceded by letters. You're being denied credit for no particular reason. You're not getting all your credit card bills through the mail, which is one reason. Hopefully you guys will always get electronically. And when you get that annual credit report, it's got information that's incorrect. How do you recover? Well, you call all the banks, credit card companies, and you say, I didn't do this, I wasn't there. For example, a year ago, we went to Eastern Yugoslavia, or former Yugoslavia, and when I came back about 2 months later, when someone had taken my credit card number over there, they have a way to do it by standing literally near ATM machines, and I was charged $10,000 for a hotel room in Nigeria. I would have loved to have seen that hotel room. Usually, another sign that these things are coming, they're put small charges just to see if you notice, and if you don't, then they go for the big one. So immediately, I was called by my bank account. They often catch it before you do. They closed my account. You can call the police if necessary in different levels of local, state, or national government. Most of the time, you are covered. And if you're not, you want to make sure before you get the bank a credit card, or you have a bank that you're lending or getting money with, that you are covered. Otherwise, don't do it. You want to make sure that you are protecting yourself by checking your bills, by comparing your bill. We don't have to go through these. Before you checking the receipts alongside your credit card, and you always need to go through your credit card statement. Each month, you want to, if you're going somewhere, you want to make sure your mail has been stopped. You want to call the credit card companies and say, I'm doing something unusual, I'm going to this country or that country. then you're going to make it harder for people to take advantage of you. Okay, and there are things you need to think about, where you buy stuff. It's, of course, very easy for someone when you go to a restaurant just to write down your credit card when they're not even in front of you. For example, when we were in Turkey recently, that's a big problem over there, so they bring the credit card machine to the table so that your credit card's never out of sight. And or if you think you're suspect of an area, just go with them and watch them do it. Okay, so that's it. There are ways to stop this, lower it, but you're never 100% free from it. For example, if your bank with your credit card gets hacked, then your number's out there, and often they will send you a note stating that, and then that would be a good time to get your credit report, and that would be a good time to check your credit card statements even more so. That's it for today.